what's going on, folks? So here we are on episode, we'll call it 6, to do missions 6-1 through 6-3, hopefully, in the Voracious Resurgence. Let's just go and see what we see. I did take a quick little look ahead, and they don't seem to be very long, so that'll be a little bit of a relief from the last episode. So. Alright, so speak with Raikou in the Ethereal Ingress number 6 in Resurgence, but it also says you might want to grab some items on your way out there. Okay, I will do that. I should have gone Eastern. Oh well, it's a little bit closer to an AH. Let's see here. All right. So, I'm going to warp over to the auction house. Western Adeline. Auction house. I need 3 hop toads and an Eastern ginger. Let me guess, these are going to be priced exorbitantly high because of price gougers. Hop toad is a food. Hop toad is food fish. Okay. Food, fish, hop toad. 11 on the AH. 40k each. How do you get a hop toad? By fishing with a... fishing. I have 0 skill fishing, and I have no desire to fish, so I will in fact purchase these hop toads. 40k is not that much, since I have almost 40 million. Oh hey, Aparuru is available. Let me grab that quest there. Unable to buy hop toad. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 45. Gougers. Of course, if someone's willing to buy it, like me, because I have to, then... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Alright, there's gotta be another way to get a hop toad. BG Wiki shows only fishing. Let's see... Does fishing it really requires at least a certain amount of skill? Okay, blah blah blah. The rate of fishing these increased frog fishing a key item. Okay, well, all right. 3 of these are needed for a TVR mission 6-1. Went to fish them by myself with Ebisu with fly lure, no bites, and 20+ casts. Went to the guild to grab the frog fishing KI and they bit every time. I am not about to meet Sura in Port Juno. Has them on it priced for 40k. I'm gonna find Mitsura and Ashura. That's convenient. Search all Mitsura. Port Juno still, but they aren't in a party, so they could be on their way to do something somewhere. Let me see if I can catch them. They have 12 of them. Alright, so Juno. Port Juno. Which I'm most likely going to be, I don't know, just pick somewhere. Mitsura. 3 minutes ago, and Ashura. They are still there. Okay. Target. Mitsura. M-I-T-S-U-R-A. Are they still here? Mitsura's still here. Okay, good, good. Whoops, target Mitsura. Target Mitsura. Mitsura, where are you? If I have to talk to you, I will. Target Mitsura. Where are you, Mitsura? Maybe in your log house? There you are. I will buy at least 3 of your fish right now. Hop toad. 3. Yes, okay. I got my 3. I'm gonna buy a couple more, put them on the AH for that price in case Mitsura is not around. So someone else doesn't have to go searching for him like I did. Just a service. A service to my fellow bandit dealers. While I'm here, I'm also going to buy 1 Eastern Ginger, right? Eastern Ginger also, which is also food ingredients. Alright, and food ingredients. Eastern Ginger, only 2 on the AH. You gotta be kidding me. Eastern Ginger. You can buy one with 3 Chocobucks. I don't have any Chocobucks. Can you get Chocobucks somewhere? How do you get Chocobucks? Dealing with races, you get Chocobucks. Challenge race? I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. I'm just gonna buy 1 ginger. Let's try 50k. I have more gil than I have time, so... Ugh, this feels gross, but... Eastern Ginger for 100k, you gotta be kidding me. Ugh! I could also probably go harvest them up in Woodjone Woodlands, Baflow Thickets, or Rising Gila, but... whatever. Okay, so I got the requirements here. Now, speak to Reiku, K8, Ethereal Ingress number 6. Which is why a minute ago I put on my Dimensional Ring Hala. It's useful to have these to go right to the, what do you call it? The transport device at the crags to get to Rising Gila. And to get to C for that matter. But once you go to C once, you get home points in those spots. I believe it should be around here. I think it's always to the right. Do I have to go all the way around? Is it? Dimensional portal. Oh wait, I was already at it. It looked to me like it was the broken one here, but the broken one is on the left side of Hala. Sorry about that. The broken one is on the south side of Tarangi. Resurgence. I actually have 2 of those dimensional rings in case one is on cooldown. 2 is usually plenty. I forgot to do my Shin. I forgot to do my Epiruru Unity mention. Alright, where am I going again? Ingress number 6. By the way, I decided to stay on Blue Mage because it's so useful, very versatile. Raikou. Alright, cutscene. Who are you? It's Kesho. It is an honor to meet you. My name is Kesho. We have come to Resurgence on urgent business at Mikado's request. This here is FFXI, an adventurer whom I place great faith in. It's been a while. Greetings, Kesho, FFXI. I go by the name of Raikou. I knew that already. Archpriestess Kokai of the Tengu sect has asked me to give you this letter, Kesho. While I understand the need for secrecy, to think that the Tengu sect of the Far East wishes to work with the Middle Lands Theo military, I suppose all things are possible given enough time. Wait, perhaps it has something to do with the World Eater egg that everyone has ever been so perturbed lately. I'm afraid so, or rather, the fledgling beast that is destined to hatch from the egg. I worry that we may already be too late. It all goes back to the incident at Soromog, which caused C. Clareo, the Flash, to founder of the Tengu sect, to first turn his gaze toward the east. Many of our compatriots were overrun by the fledgling beast we refer to as Nesnas, in a battle that stained the land red with their blood. If such a battle were to be waged within the lands of the Far East once again, I'm afraid that defeat is a foregone conclusion, at least as long as the vacant darkness fails to abate. And so it was that our old leader, the Archpriest Kokai, implored the Mikado that the denizens of the Far East come together as one in order to survive. The incident at Soromog, I have heard tales of the C. Clareo's bravery. So you mean to say that the monster known as Nesnas that was defeated during the battle was none other than the one hatched from the World Eater egg? That is correct. For if you wish to know the origins of the Tengu sect, you must start with that battle. Interesting. Tengu. Yes. Long ago, in the still verdant fields of Soromog. The verdant fields, the green fields. There was once a green land. Many Yugudo gave their lives in order to stop the monster due to hatch from the World Eater egg. The fledgling beast known as Nesnas merged to continually revive itself. What? Come on. I wasn't ready. Revive itself despite being put down numerous times on that day. Eventually, the beast was brought down for the last time. Only 12 brave Yagudo warriors were left standing. As such, they became revered they came to be revered by the Yagudo. Who were the 12? Eventually, one of the warriors took advantage of the devotion and referred to himself as their god. His goal was to gain autocratic rule over the Yagudo masses. He went on to become Yagudo's first living deity, Habalo. He argued that a truly strong nation is one based in faith, and set out to reinvent the entire belief system and history of the Yagudo race. However, another of the 12 heroes, founder of the Far East, C. Clareo, the Flash, questioned the intent of Habalo's actions. Okay. Habalo went so far as to suggest that the deaths of their many comrades in the incident in Sormog had been due to the concept of the faith, or perhaps the lack of it. In response, C. Clareo of the Far East declared that he has also died in Sormog, and he has resigned to his fate. Okay, come on. It's too fast. Thus, C. Clareo set out on a journey in mourning with a group of like-minded supporters, sailing into the rough seas ahead before them. I've never heard this part of the tale before. I learned that C. Clareo was the first archpriest of the Tengu, and that his views on death came about from the incident in Sorbo, but that was by design. One can only imagine the amount of blood that was spilled as a result of all that transpired. Yet even more concerning was that all the time, Yagudo were eager to retake the continent of Medarsha. However, if Nesnas were to re-emerge within the Far East now, nothing matters to anyone. So, okay, we go back here. There's been one egg that the Gloom Phantom wanted. He thought it was with the reborn Velka child. It was just an egg shell. Later on, we find out that in the Yagudo were seeking an egg as well, and they traded the egg from that Taru. They traded the egg for that the doll that they stole, I guess. So we got the. Hold on. Sorry. So they got the doll back in trade for the egg. We don't know necessarily if that egg was a real egg that the Taru traded them. We just kind of stopped hearing about it, We got the doll back, and I don't think we know for sure if they had a real egg or not. Later on, they found that there was a real World Eater egg that the orcs had, this Bossidine Glacier. That egg was broken by that sword of the Gloom Phantom, and it did in fact make one of those, one of the orcs super powerful, which I later defeated. The egg was still used up and gone, though, I think. Later, there was another egg in Palborough Mines that was hatched and destroyed all the other eggs around it, but also took over the body of a scorpion, and that scorpion was super strong. So those are 2, possibly 3 eggs, definitely we know for sure, so there's definitely multiple eggs. I believe, if I remember correctly, the Apkalu, that Terrakitos, shark whale big NM thing. I'm unclear about this part. Maybe I need to go back and watch it, or maybe it doesn't matter. But they were protecting an egg by using the arrow pearl that was repaired by Aerosmith. The arrow pearl to go down into the bottom of the ocean and kind of protect the egg or something like that, if I read that correctly. And now there may be another egg involved way back in the past with the Yagudo. having to do with these two sects and their different beliefs about how to deal with the egg, or the results of the battle involving the egg. So, lots of eggs. The Far East includes both lords and commoners alike, as well as a variety of different races. You are worried now, even with the region's various apparitions, spirits, and gods united as one. That is why Master Kokai, leader of the Tengu sect, decided to form an alliance with the Middle Lands Theo military. To be honest, the Theo military laughed at the idea of an alliance and stated that it would not even consider the possibility. Theo military meaning the original Yakuto and Windurst areas. Naturally, it is safe to say that things have gotten off to a rather inauspicious start. However, just recently the abstinent stance of the leader, Tiziku the Manifest, has begun to soften. That is likely due to receiving the word of the trouble from the orcs, in which they had attempted to use the World Eater egg for their own needs, their own ends. Or perhaps it was just because the rumors of that dead are appearing, rumors that the dead are appearing across the land. Some say that is somehow related to the World Eater egg. Whatever the case, I believe I have a grasp on the current situation now. According to the Archpriest's letter, there is a mission which you wish to ask of me. Yes, that is correct. Tiziku the Manifest wishes to procure powerful weaponry so that the alliance of the Tengu sect is on an equal footing. At the top of that list is the black sword of the goblin clad in black armor at his side. Yes, that black sword is important. Rumor has it that only a goblin with the black sword can break and open the World Eater egg. Tiziku has stated that a goblin is not fit to wield such a blade, and it is a weapon meant for a god. I wonder if, maybe this is a stretch, but I wonder if Raybrim in his goblin outfit wielding the sword would work. Maybe that's far-fetched. So in other words, you wish for me to seek them out and steal his black sword. No, spies have been dispatched throughout the land in search of it, but after being seen in Outer it was simply vanished without a trace. Therefore, the Archpriest has asked us to seek the cooperation of the goblins living there and Raisenjima instead. As fellow residents of the Far East, they share the same fears as we all. If we approach them in a kindly manner, they are surely agree to help us. Okay. Negotiate with the goblins of this area and see if they will be the one to forge. However, it is not as if any goblin knows the sword's location or how to forge one. Or maybe make a new one, okay? So only a chosen few know the details, like some kind of secret past down within the goblin clan. So, sorry, I'll finish this before I theorize. Likely so. Therefore, we wish to see your famed powers of persuasion at work, Master Gesho. We are rapidly running out of options as well as time. Leave it to me, as I am well known for my negotiation skills, having earned the praise of the Mikado himself. In that case, Master Gesho, please pay a visit to Goblin's Empor Oxen and Cantrix in order to find this black sword. Perfect. Someone I can count on. Yes, that's right. FFXI, I assume you heard all of that. I would ask you for your kind assistance in this matter. Sure, no problem. In general, goblins tend to prefer dealing with people. Furthermore, you are also an adventurer, making you the perfect choice for the job. Now then, please speak to Incantrix for me. Should you find him just past the sparkling light? You should find him just past the sparkling light. Time is of the essence. I shall go and speak with Emporox myself. So I need to speak with Incantrix. Israfel, the talk of alliances between the Tengu sect and the Theo military is still a secret. Please keep it to yourself. Your discretion in this matter is appreciated. Okay, I won't tell anyone. Especially not Shantoto or something. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. After talking to these guys, I'm thinking eventually, since that sword there looks like Ragnarok, I think that is one of the prime weapons. and I will have to make a prime weapon, or at least maybe not finish one, because that's just recently happened, and this takes a lot. They wouldn't put finishing the quest line behind a Remo weapon wall, you know. They wouldn't say, like, you are required to make a Svarai to finish with the missions for this, you know, that type of thing. So you probably have to just start it and, you know, get one of these weapons, even though you wouldn't necessarily need to fully upgrade it. You probably have to use one of these weapons to crush the egg yourself, and then eventually whatever comes out of it will be the final boss, or something like along those lines. Okay, so speak with Raikou, talk to Ethereal Ingress number 10. Go to the Ethereal Ingress number 10. And you probably don't necessarily need to make the Ragnarok, the sword version. You probably make whatever version of the job you want to fight it on. Use Esha's Silt number... Nah, I can't do number 10. I need to do Scintillant Rhapsody number 10. Cantrix, this is the one in that little small alcove area in the forest, I believe. No, this is, that was number 8. That's the small area. This one here is the what is it called? The AF3 card thing. What do you call that? Odyssey? Not Odyssey. Is it Odyssey? I forget. Damn it. What is it? You're probably all screaming at me right now. The three of you watching are probably yelling at me right now. Like, what is it? Content. Omen. That's what it is. Omen. Odyssey is the one that you enter from Rebeo. Incantrix. Cutscene. Hey, use that Phoenix Blessing you Scots. Hey, is that a Phoenix Blessing you Scots? I've been looking for that for ages. Gimme now. Tell me about the World Eater Egg. How can I defeat the beast? Beast? What you talking about? I guess it now. That creature growing inside the egg. Once it hatched, there's a bigger war going down. But no hero sword needed. Just take down monster with sheer force. Tell me about the World Eater Egg. World Eater Egg, you sure you wants to be messing with such a thing? Long time ago, a terrible monster hate all things new. It lays eggs meant to destroy the world. Eggs, plural. Smash egg before creature hatch, everything is good. But if creature hatch first, not so good. Lead to big war. So, these goblins have been looking for the egg and smashing them before they hatch naturally. Creating a strong monster nearby, but you can defeat that. Tell me about the Black Sword. Black Sword? Wait. He wants the Hero Sword. Yes, I do. Give me a Hero Sword, please. One Hero Sword, please. I have 33 million gil. You's definitely a fool. Hero Swords belonging to Hero. You's no hero. Them Tengu Yugudo also want Hero Sword. Yugudo no heroes, though. They don't get it. Goblin Hero decided 5,000 years ago. Hero's task is to smash egg. Decided 5,000 years ago. But Yugudo forgets all that, even though Yugudo around 5,000 years ago. Yugudo never changed, always forgetting stuff, yet always quick to ask for help. That's why he wants to meet with Yugudo. I's lost someone very important to me. Ficklix, I know Ficklix. My adorable little brother. Hey! Sorry to hear about that. He killed by two-legged adventurers. You forgets this already? You forget this already? No, of course not. That is the response you need to do, by the way. I's wrong about you. I know Ficky would be happy. You got Phoenix Blessing. You must be special, so you understand, yes? Stop doing Yugudo's bidding and leave me alone. Besides, there's more important matters than the Hero Sword. Besides, there's more important matter than a hero's sword. What is the more important than a hero's sword? In northern part of Alan, where hippogriff roam, Yugudo in red mask is hurt. Gesho? I was kind of concerned, but don't want to get involved. You just go and check it out instead. It's hard to read that. All right. Also, let me just do this. Windows. Window 1. Minimum lines displayed. I'm gonna go 3, so I don't like miss out on any text here. Alright, so head to H6 between Ethereal Ingress 3 and 5. Use Esha Silt between 3 and 5. Okay, so go to H6, which is between 3 and 5. I guess I'll go 3. I assume I'm gonna get some aggro from this stuff if I'm not careful. August and Abu should be enough for the moment. I don't think there are any. Okay, come on. Okay. 40 exemplar points. Okay. So I'm going to find head to H6 between 3 and 5 and examine the suspicious overgrowth for cutscene. Suspicious overgrowth. Where do I find? This is between 3 and 5. Can I not get to it from 3? Should have just told me to go to number 5. Or is it down here? Nope. Alright, I'll just go to number 5, I guess. So I need to go south. Lentic toads, do they aggro? Nope. Wait. Did I go to 5? I'm supposed to be going to H6. H6. Okay. My bad. I'm being all confused. Skeletons will aggro. Unseelies will, in fact, aggro. Because they just did. Mosquitoes will aggro. Nowhere to heal me. Really? Really? Thank you, August. Things are helping a little bit. And I got the skeleton too. Suppose I could use some blue spells on it. Give me a heal. Sun punch. Stun it. Heavy strike. Alright. Upper, let's go. Do these beetles aggro? Well, I guess I'm gonna have some stuff either way. Okay, okay, okay. Come on. Okay. Oh. Anybody who's played with me knows that I die a lot. Okay. Rising G. So I thought these missions were going to be short. Already 45 minutes in. That's 3, that's 4, that's 5. 1 to 5. This time I'm going smartly. And I'll actually avoid aggro if possible. Maybe sound or sight? Sound. Officious unseelie. Okay. I'm looking for Gesho. Corksy. Rid of this light. How do you like that? Quarrelsome hippogriff. Okay. Come on. All right, so not here yet. Really? Where are my buffs up the roof? No, leave it. Caesar's sound. Didn't hear anything else to say. I'll be back with you. Because I'm in the wrong spot. Hold on. Okay, I'm finally here. Suspicious overgrowth. Erg. Oh, there's Gesho. Gesho isn't this guy, that's Gesho. Israel, did you hear about the fallen Nigudo from the goblin? What's this? Alas, this appears to be the work of a rare and deadly poison. Given its progression, I have no choice but to prepare a special antidote. Israel, given the urgency of the situation, I must ask for your help. I need you to gather some hop toads. They are known for their distinctive croaking. I think 3 ought to suffice. I'll require you to procure eastern ginger root for me as well. I appreciate your assistance. Okay, here you go. Here's your stuff. Finally. You have my sincere gratitude. Okay. Now for the mirror. Don't be surprised here, this is just needs to be applied like so. Where am I? Did you save me? No, it was not me. This smooth skin known as Israfel gathered the ingredients necessary to make an antidote used to save your life. Smooth skin? I also paid good money for that, mister. I see, Resurgence is the land in the outer reaches of the Far East, where even smoothskins and Yugudo work together. Sir Israfel, thank you for your coming to my aid. My name is Ni Aku. I am a servant in the employ of Shizuku the Manifest. Actually, I should say I was in the employ. Most interesting news. Tell me more. I am Gesho. I've been sent to Resurgence on important news for the Mikado of the Far East. And this here is FFXI, the adventurer. Although a smooth skin, you can trust him. I see you are on a mission of the Mikado of the Far East. I thought it was rather unusual pairing. Ack. I must thank my good fortune for meeting you, one such as you here. Please, I ask you to allow me to join the ranks of the Tengu sect. What? I previously served as Yugudo Abbot in the Middle Lands. I hereby vow to dutifully serve the Tengu sect. So what you are saying is that you wish to abandon the Theo military and join the Tengu sect instead? That is correct. Very well, I must ask why. I am afraid there are some rather unfortunate circumstances which prevent me from speaking on the matter. I understand, but there is someone who will need to tell eventually. And who would that be? There is someone here currently in Rising Jima that even more knowledgeable about the Tengu sect than I am. His name is Commander Reiku. Now let's take you to him. Yes, Master Gesho, I'd appreciate it greatly. Please report to Commander Reiku when you have the chance. I too wish to hear about your meeting with the goblin. Okay. Okay. Alright, what is the closest conflux? I'll go this way. But this time, I'm going to be smart about it. Oil and powder. Unless these porksies are true sound, I'll see you back in a minute. So the porksies are not true sound, but the hippogriffs are still true sight. So, anyway, Reiku. What is this? A priest who has fled the Middle Lands, you say? Yes, my lord, he has a story which you must most definitely want to hear. He was due to be dragged through the castle as Troja and sentenced to death. Kya kya. Indeed, I failed my mission to obtain the World Eater egg which had appeared somewhere in the Middle Lands. It was all because the information I received from a certain man was completely fabricated. Ah, so that's that egg. However, I was not taken in by a smooth skin, because that man also truly believed that the World Eater egg was there. Yet, everyone decided that I was completely fooled by the smooth skin, and yet somehow injured the pride of the Yugudo. Wait, so that was the World Eater egg that was atop Oceanian Glacier in the Middle Lands? That is correct. The orcs got to it first, and that's how the egg was broken. Ziku sought to obtain the egg and utilize its power contained within. Yes, this definitely sounds like something the Manifest would do. However, now that the danger now that the danger posed by the monster within the egg is clear, it seems the Manifest was taking a different tact. So at last the Manifest knows the true nature of the World Eater egg. Quack quack. Wait, does that mean if I return to my orders, my sins will be forgiven? Who can know for sure? According to what you said, it sounded like your biggest sin in the Manifest's eyes was injuring the pride of the Yugudo. Yes, the mortal sin of shame. Moreover, I would imagine it's quite difficult to overturn such a transgression after a ruling has been made. That is why you fled here in the first place, is it not? I had no choice but to flee. Everyone refused to take my side in the matter. The Middle Lands Theo military is known for a harsh way it deals with those it views as heretics or outcasts. Their doctrine states that the wise and strong deserve to live, while the foolish are weak and should be eradicated. I see. I suppose in that regard, at least, the Tengu sect is the same way. Ni Aku, you should have sought a way to restore your honor before you decided to abandon your homeland. Above all, you should have slain the Smoothskin who deceived you. Yes, in regards to that, the Smoothskin is extremely powerful. He easily brushed aside me and all of my fellow warriors. Smoothskin. Does that mean humans, or like anybody that's non-Yugudo? Could it be the Taro? What? Who is the Smoothskin you speak of? Well, I know for certain he was a black mage, Tartar black mage. Yes. However, I cannot recall his name. Perhaps I'm under some kind of spell, so he may have cast an enchantment on you. Is that why all everybody's forgetting their memories? I bet it was our Taru friend. There's not much that can be done about that. However, as far as I can tell, This all came about due to your own weakness. The Tengu sect will not ignore that fact either. Ugh. Ni Aku, I shall be honest with you. The Tengu sect also has no place for the weak of mind and body. Quack! We are currently busy preparing an upcoming battle with the terrifying beast due to emerge from the World Eater egg. The reason being, if this battle were to be waged within the lands of the Far East right now, I would match the incident in Soromog in its destructiveness. We cannot allow such an event to pass. The incident at Soromog. You hail from the Middle Lands and do not know the incident? Well, I suppose the weak have no need for such knowledge. Well, that's brutal. I am weak, kya. However, I am willing to do anything you ask of me. Anything you ask of me. Then return to the Middle Lands. Go and accept your punishment with honor. Please, I beg of you. Commander Riku. Gesho, I know you don't understand just as well as I do. You understand just as well as I do. What would happen if the Tengu sect harbored a fugitive from the Theo military? If we were to do so, it would seriously jeopardize the talks regarding our potential alliance with them. Precisely. This is an extremely important time for both parties, who have been at odds for hundreds of years now. Only a fool would risk such an important achievement for the sake of a single weak-minded individual. I know that the Manifest would feel the same way, given what is at stake here. I wonder if the Mikado would agree as well. Gesho, you are not to feel any sympathy for this weak and feeble-minded fool, do you understand? Of course. FFXI, I'm sorry you had to see that. We have no choice but to leave the young Yagudo to his fate. So far, I am unable to find any reason to save him. However, I am grateful for your kindness you showed in helping to save his life from the poison. You appear to have received information from the goblin, at least to a certain extent. You should report your findings to Lord Riku as soon as possible. I am ashamed to say that I have failed in my own negotiations and I'm heading back to try again. Now, if you please excuse me. $20K. Next quest. Speak with Riku again for a cutscene. No zoning needed. Mr. Felix, I must apologize for what transpired back there. That expression on your face, do you feel sympathy for the coward Ni Aku? Doesn't matter what I say. Yes, somewhat. Of course I do. I heard as much from Gesho. He tells me that you are a mighty warrior, but at the same time possess a gentle spirit. However, the situation is not so simple. Surely you know of the cultural differences between the Middle Lands of the Far East. Although our outward appearances are quite similar, the beliefs, customs, and everything else about us could not be more different. It is an extremely difficult endeavor to join the Tengu sect and live in the Far East. Those that do must empty their mind of all they have learned before. In fact, there is a group of young people sent from the Theo military that are still having a hard time of it. In that respect, Geshu truly is quite extraordinary, possessing the flexibility to respond to and even thrive in a completely new environment. That is the true strength and large reason why the Mikado think so highly of him. Still, Gesho appears to be having trouble dealing with the goblin. How about you? Did you learn anything from Incantrix? Well done, Israfel. You have brought me with 2 pieces of most valuable information. I owe you my sincere gratitude. The first is Incantrix's feelings regarding the matter. Based on our investigations, I thought his actions were somewhat strange for a goblin, even though he said they were to bring back his friend. However, you say it was for a younger brother, not his friend at all. That must have been the salt in his wounds. Secondly, the talk of the Black Sword is rather alarming. The Black Sword is the hero's sword, and he said that the hero is also a goblin. It sounds rather far-fetched, but as for something that happened 5,000 years ago that the Yugudo forgot about, naturally the Tengu sect does not know about such ancient events. Of course, I would have to speak with the Archpriest to be certain. Normally, the Middle Lands Theo military would be knowledgeable regarding such history. However, following the incident in Sormok, the first living deity erased any history that would be troubling for his role as god. If it is said that the Yugudo were not worthy to be legendary heroes as far back as 5,000 years ago, it may call into question the divinity of the current deity as well. It also stands to reason, given that there is nothing that a god should not be capable of. It really does make you wonder. I imagine you bringing word of the Black Sword to the Theo military would only serve to incur Manifest's wrath. Well, I suppose we have no choice but to ask Incantrix more about the incident that occurred 5,000 years ago. I'm counting on you, Israfil. Please continue to look into this matter for me. I must hurry to approve the letter to be sent to the Theo military. It is imperative that I act before they send someone after their fugitive. Okay. Okay. Okay, so going to Ethereal Ingress, number 10. Cantrips. Hey, Use. I told you to leave me alone. What's worse? You brought a Yugudo with you. Zubuksu the Silent. The mere sight of you offends me, Goblin. I know how you goblins have infested this land in an attempt to try and hide yourselves, all the while with bated breath. I believe we have met before. I am Zubuksu the Silent. Yes, I encountered you in Gideus, if I am not mistaken. What am I doing here on such a remote island, you ask? I am tracking a priest wearing a red mask. Now I ask you, what are you doing here? Wait. Don't tell me you're searching for the World Eater egg. Kya, kya, kya. You're working for both the Tengu sect and the Middle Lands Yugudo too? You must be tired. Yaha. While you're at it, I have another task for you. Have you seen the Yugudo priest I was talking about? He goes by the name of Ni Aku. Why are you looking for him, To take him back to the Middle Lands, of course. He must be brought before Tiziku the Manifest, and then paraded throughout the castle and swiftly executed for his crimes. Executed? You means to kill him? Yes, pretty much. The buffoon was deceived by a smooth skin and then beaten soundly when he sought his vengeance. If he was deceived, then he must not be entirely bad. No, I suppose not in the eyes of you goblins. You know nothing of honor. However, to us Yugudo, he is guilty of great crimes against our people. Besides, what is it to you anyways? Have you seen him? You have, haven't you? Yes, I have. Where is he? Where did you see him? I saw his hurt Yugudo. He was up north. But he's not there anymore. Well, no matter. The island isn't very big, so I'll find him eventually, although the sooner the better. It's so boring when I find nothing but their bones remaining, picked clean by local wildlife. The executioner isn't very happy with me in such cases either. After all, the death penalty is necessary to protect the sacred tenets of the Theo military. Yeah. Okay, I'm leaving now, but if you see Ni Aku later, I want you to inform me of the Yukudo at the gate immediately. Understood. Naturally, I'll be happy to compensate you for the trouble. You, Goblin, how would you like some magicite? Magicite? With it, you could even bring someone back from the dead. Yes, I think it would suit your purposes rather nicely. How do you know about that? Besides, even eyes know it's not an easy item to find. Kya. Believe me, or don't believe me. I don't care either way. Curse that Yugudo. He's got me all mads now. Still, it's nothing to do with me. I know it's not Ni Aku he's talking about. Still, the death penalty's bad, real bad. He's right to run. Because even a single life is precious, so fragile. Use God's Phoenix's blessing. You're special, yes? So you understand, right? Why I's angry? Why I's worry about that Ni Aku? Let's find strong Yugudo, not Zubuksu. Tell him what happened. Ni Aku's gonna get caught and executed. Pursuers here. I know. A strong Yukudo visit Emporox. He's at the waterfall in northwest Resenjima. He's not like Yukudo. He kind. How's about him? Go and talk to him. Okay. Head to Ethereal Ingress 4 and examine the Babbling Brook. Okay, gain experience. In Ingress number 4, examine the Babbling Brook for a cutscene. Oh, is that you, Mr. Felix? I heard the news from Lord Raikou. You got Incantrance to talk. Most impressive. I suppose that lessens the sting of my failure somewhat. In times like these, I find it useful to come to meditate in the purifying waters of the waterfall. At any rate, if only there was someone here, someone to help at our negotiations with the goblins. What's that? Incantrix has something he wishes to ask us? Okay. It only stands to reason Niaku was found guilty, so the Theo military was sure to send someone after him eventually. However, to think that my old acquaintance Zu Buxu that they sent, that complicates matters considerably. Don't look so surprised. Truth be told, I owe a debt to Zu Buxu. I once received direct orders from the Mikado to deliver a letter to the castle Ostroja in the Middle Lands, requesting their assistance. And in exchange for my efforts, I was granted an audience with Shizuku the Manifest, presenting an ornate blade as a gift and endlessly prostrating myself, but our request was rejected flat out. Having disgraced the Mikado by failing to the task entrusted to me, I was prepared for the very worst. However, Zu Buxu, who was there attending to another matter, came to my rescue. He said that by taking me in, it was a good day for the Theo military to rid itself of some dead weight. He compared individuals without talent such as myself to a rotting orange, which tends to quickly spoil the other oranges around it. He suggested that the Theo military would be better served by sending me away to the Far East. Thanks to his impassioned talk about killing two birds with one stone, Zu Buxu had placed me in a position of authority, with actual soldiers serving beneath me. And so not only did I manage to avoid embarrassing the Mikado, I was able to return home in one piece. Naturally, I heard how difficult it is to retrain relocated soldiers both physically and mentally, but it was better than the alternative. And that is how Zu Buxu and I came to know each other. I still have yet to repay the debt I owe him. As such, I would normally do whatever I could to find Niaku. However, I don't imagine you wish to be involved with a Yugo criminal, do you, Israfel? I don't mind. I've always known you were a kind soul, Israfel. As such, that is probably why Incantrix agreed to talk with you. However, those of us from the Far East are taught that living the way of the warrior means finding a way to die. In order to avoid bringing shame upon those around me, I spend every waking moment with the intention of dying the very moment it becomes necessary. In that way, I can follow the right path which allows me to avoid shameful actions. That is how we are taught. We are somewhat like ninja, and although I cannot claim to be a samurai, I do feel a strong connection with their teachings. And according to those teachings, Niaku is a coward who should be ashamed of himself. The proper course of action would have been to fight the Tarataru Black Mage, whose name he cannot remember to the death. That would have been fitting demise worthy of the station and considered atonement for his misdeeds. However, to continue to live in shame and eventually meet with an ignoble end inside the walls of Castle Ostroja. First of all, Niaku needs to realize that he's strayed from the proper path. And once he does that, perhaps he can search for a new one, or... Although I may be incapable of guiding Niaku, perhaps Incantrix can. We should tell him to inform Niaku about the incident from 5,000 years ago, and that the war is in danger of happening again. It is sure to be a fierce battle, so if he insists upon living, then perhaps there is still hope for him to find a path once again. Find his path once more. Return to Incantrix. Cheering Pixie. Do they aggro me? Nope. At least maybe not in the daytime. Maybe the Foss don't aggro in the daytime either. Alright, so back to number 10. Ah, I was glad to see ya. Well, do you have something to tell me? The Yakuto wants to learn what they forgot, and he'll help Ni Aku. Okay, but Eyes. The Yakuto wants to learn what they forgot, and he'll help Ni Aku. Okay, but Eyes makes a big mistake. I found Ni Aku stumbling around and told him the scary Yakuto Zubutsu is here looking for him. And then... Then what? Zubutsu the Silent is a fearsome assassin. He'll surely be the one to execute me once we're back in the Middle Lands. No, but I mustn't give up yet. If only I can get the Tengu sect to agree to take me in. Of course, my problems are all a result of my own weakness. Stay strong. You still have hope. You still alive. That's the most important thing. I may be alive, but I have no purpose. In fact, my life has always been meaningless. You just mustn't be saying such things. You just don't understand why I'm helping you. Vicky, my beloved little brother, was killed in Castle Ostroja. He went there hoping to make peace between people and beastmen. But he was killed. Life is precious, but you can't get it back once it's gone. Now remember, I heard the story before. I thought that Yakuto had bad memory. I see you got promise after all. So I's got one thing to say. Live, survive, run for your life. I can't run. I don't want to be ashamed of life or death anymore. As such, there are only two choices left before me. I must either get the Tengu sect to take me in, or I need to chase off Zubutsu. However, both choices require me to be strong. Well, if you don't do something soon, you'll be killed and have no choices left. You're right about that. Your little brother was too weak. And that's what got him killed. Well, it's not going to make him happy. I heard that and got hopping mad. I felt the blood running into my head in pure rage. So I tells him he wants to get stronger. He ought to try Omen. Okay. Ice mentions that the eastern part of the island has different goodies not found around here. Not too long ago, a ninja person told me about it. Says priest people on the island used that Omen to get stronger. Plenty of goodies to be found. This place bursting with phoenix power, and excellent place for training, they say. Use complete on number of soul fragments defeated. But there's various rules too. Eyes collect an extra phoenix power, so eyes don't be using it there. Plus, the place be super scary. Ordinary people die quickly. Strong person may live a little bit longer. Still, Ni Aku go to Omen for training anyway. He's sure to die there. I finally calmed down though. But everything okay? I remember he has no copy bag, so he has no transport to Omen. I's finally cooling off, so I was be thinking, My little brother Fiki, he hoped people in goblins, people in Yugudo, people in beastmen could be friends. But eyes can't be friends with Yugudo for obvious reasons. Fiki, didn't you want goblins and Yugudo to be friends too? I'll do my best. I do what I can, anyway. I need your help. I want to apologize to Niaku. You've got the Phoenix's blessing, so please help with this. Help me with this. I meet you near the other goodies in the eastern part of the island. Okay. Head to K7, Ethereal Ingress 6, for examine the aspirant's grounds. Okay, so K7. I'm at K8. Wanton Danade. That's an aggro. Let me freaking hit him. I hate that so much. Animation lag is like the worst thing in this game. K8 right now. I need to get to, yeah, K7. K7. It's probably over here where other people have, yes, other people are standing. There's Ni. Are you here on behalf of Zubuksu? No. No, it's my doing, and as this is no ordinary person, he is necessary for us to safely traverse Omen. I somehow managed to make it this far, but I wasn't sure how to proceed beyond this light. Thank you for your assistance in Cantrix. I vow to become stronger, though, with this deadly training ground. If Commander Reiku allows me to join the Tengu sect, I won't have to fight any more pointless battles. That is why I must be able to prove my worth in the battle against the fledgling beast that Commander Reiku spoke of. Fledgling beast? Yugudo is stupid. You shouldn't mess with dangerous things. Smash World Eater egg before creature hatch, everything is good. But if a creature hatch first, not so good. Lead to big war. Commander Reiku is worried that war will reach the land in the Far East eventually. I know that. That's why he needs a powerful weapon, but Yugudo forgetting something very important. Forgetting something like what? Forgetting something like what? "5,000 years ago, there was a monster who hated anything new. It was known by the name Chaos, and never stopped trying to destroy anything that was new, and even New World itself. Goblins, Yugudo, Orcs, Quadav, it considers anything different from itself to be something new. It caused many creatures to go extinct before the strongest remaining beings gathered together and joined forces. It caused many creatures to go extinct. Okay. In the southwestern area of the Middle Lands, the battle raged for countless days and nights, with countless lives lost. Southwestern area of the Middle Lands. Somewhere around Bastok. Eventually, Chaos was defeated. In fact, the brave hero that dealt the finishing blow was a goblin. Did all that really happen? I've never heard such a story before. I understand all of Yakuto forgot. Much time has passed. 5,000 years. 5,000 years ago. Yes, the story we're taught only goes back 400 years to the first deity, Rihablalo. Does that mean that not even Shizuku the Manifest knows about this? If Nu would hate Egg, would never want it for itself. The beast hatched from Egg has the same purpose as Chaos, devour New World, and anything new included within it. That's why goblins That's why goblins have been searching for eggs left behind by Chaos for thousands of years. The Black Sword can smash Egg, the hero, so the hero and his heirs have been on a constant journey. But Eggbeard and Sormog hatched before it could be smashed. That must have been the battle that Commander Riku referred to as the incident in Sormog. Most likely, many die in that battle, so many want to forget. Okay. But I hear Egg hatched 5,000 years ago is the last one. But I hear Egg hatched 5,000 years ago is the last one. Recently, another World Eater egg found. Even though the Goblin Hero searched for 5,000 years, he never found them all. Even though the Goblin Hero searched for 5,000 years, he never found them all. And for one to be discovered now, all of a sudden, may mean that it's also close to hatching. We might not know if that day is near, but just possibility alone means I can no longer afford to be weak and powerless Yugudo. Squawk, squawk. Quack, quack. I've definitely got to get stronger. Okay. Even if not right away, I must prepare for when this monster returns and be ready to sacrifice myself if need be. Oh, wait, don't you get it? I want to live, stupid. I don't know if you can understand this, but as a Yugudo, this is the path that will ensure my survival. I'm not sure if I understand it or not. In Cantrix, I wish to take on the Omen challenge that lies ahead. If you've made up your mind, that's fine. Then fine. But it's too dangerous for you to go alone. You're powerful, so you're gonna have to join him on this training mission? Yep. I appreciate the assistance, but are you sure about this? Yeah, let's do it. People used Omen for training, and Ninja Man told me the following. It's a training ground for a master in discipline. Both can work to achieve the objective, while Phoenix power rains down from the sky. Goodies will allow the disciple to go stronger much faster, but with strength comes pain. I don't care, I will not waver in this mission. If Smoothskins are able to do this training, then there's no reason a Yugudo can't do it as well. You should let me work with the goblin magic on that Phoenix's blessing. It's done. This is an aspirant's canteen. And in return, I cast little spells on you. And then bang, crash, you'll see a wonderful omen of a world like ours, but a bit in the future. This Omen's training location is different from the regular one. The Aspirant's Canteen lets entrance stay open. Alright. So, click the Aspirant's grounds to enter Nee's last stand, a 10-minute solo PCNM fight. The current number is 939 in line, with 939 in front of you. Nee's last stand. Yes. Please wait in Raisenjima while the battle is being prepared. Your registration number for Aspirant's Grounds is 940. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is a very easy fight. Mobs hit for 1 HP. You have to let Ni Aku kill some, but not all mobs. Otherwise, you risk failure. Use AoEs without killing to help Ni Aku kill faster. Ni will say 5 responses during the battle to indicate if the player has maintained a correct ratio of kills versus Ni Aku's. So, I want him to say, "Kyahaha, yes, just like that. I can feel the power welling up." I basically need the same kill rate as Ni Aku. Okay. What do I do? Where do I go? This is solo. Can I call trusts? No. Okay. Okay. It says AoEs will help you kill faster. Anvil lightning. Yeah, keep at it. Okay. The Aku is 1 to 2 kills ahead of player. Okay. Really? Yes, just like that. The power welling up. Okay, I need to have just... So right now we're even. This stuff is pretty strong. Mighty Guard just for the region. Okay, where are we? Give me a message. Okay. Just like that, I can feel the power welling up. That's good. So we're even. Thunderstorm, 10,000 damage. Let's see, Urk, that won't do, that won't lose. Okay, I'm ahead. I'm ahead by a couple kills. Maybe back off. Looks like he just killed one. Alright, I need to kill this last one for sure. I think, pretty sure. That was me. One more. I don't know if I'm ahead or not. What's the last message? Yeah, keep at it. That means that the player, the Aku is 1 to 2 players ahead of kills ahead. That means I have to kill this. So that means we're probably good, right? Probably. We good? We good? Are we good? Are we good? You will know by the cutscene whether you passed or failed the BCNM. After successfully completing the fight, you will receive the reward. It sounds like pleasant, nice music. Does that mean I won? First try, I win? Is this okay? I did it. Yes, it sounds good. Everything sounds positive and good. Uh-oh. It's Gesho. Okay. Not Zubuksu. Is he leveling up? Yes, he's gone Super Saiyan. This is triumphant music. Sounds good. You've grown much stronger in such a short period of time. I'm quite impressed with your feat. It is quite the impressive feat indeed. I feel I've gotten stronger, but I believe the reason I performed much better than expected was because I was competing against Israfel. I remembered the embarrassment, regret, and anger that I felt upon being beaten by that mage. However, that alone won't be enough to fight against the monster that will hatch from the egg. That is how I feel. I see. It would seem that you've heard from Incantrix about the story that the Yugudo had long forgotten. I has no choice. I explained that 5,000 years ago everyone fought together as one. Goblin, Meeble, Citrus, Yugudo, Orc, Quada of many different sides joined the forces for a common goal. That would be cool to see at the end if that's how it's going to work out. What are you talking about? If Yus wishes to hear the whole story, listen up. Nyaku will tell you all about it. Be sure to tell the Tengu Yugudo as well. I imagine Commander Reiku won't change his mind after he hears such a tale. Miyaku, please accompany me to visit Commander Reiku. Yes, right away. Let's go, Master Gesho. Is you sure about this? Cantrix, thank you all for your help. I shall never forget your concern for me and how you helped me find a place to train and grow stronger. Also, I want to apologize for what I said about your brother. There's no need for that. And you, Zerfel, or perhaps I should call you my training instructor instead. Master, thank you for everything, Squawk. Quack. That reminds me, this is for you. I picked it up while in Omen, although I have no idea what it is. I imagine it belonged to the people who trained them there before you. Hopefully you can find a use for it. You have the gratitude of the Igudo for all that you've done for us. Okay. Are you just going to be okay, Miyaku? Will you avoid the punishment that awaits you? But something else is worrying me too. I'm thinking there's too many world eggs. Yeah? Thinking there's too many world eater eggs. Maybe I'll try connecting the goblin hero. Chaos died 5,000 years ago. So what's happened now? Dekosho. Hand to hand. 1 damage. It doesn't look useful. Maybe I'll find a use for it. I don't know. Maybe. Alright, speak with Reiku for the next. This is the 6-3, which is the final part of the Section 6. Speak with Reiku near the Aether Ingress in 6. Alright, so I'm pretty much already there. Just need to run a little bit. Oh, I don't have any trusts. I'll have to just get good. Thrashing assault, go! Yep, without trust, these guys are no joke. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to take a short break, but for you, it'll be instantaneous. I will see you again, and probably back at Reiku when I get back from my little quick errand at IRL. Be right back. For you. Alright, I'm back here at Reiku. I am disappointed in you, Israfel. No, I suppose I have myself to blame. Perhaps I placed too much trust in your abilities. Even still, I never thought you would take even a coward Nieku and agree to serve as his mentor. I witnessed his renewed fighting spirit firsthand when Gesho brought him before me, and I admit I was impressed with how much he had grown. However, I also realized that Should have made myself clearer to you. No matter how strong he becomes, he will never be allowed to join us. The Tengu sect is at a critical moment in its existence, so it is imperative that we form an alliance with the Theo military in the Middlelands. As such, how can we risk harboring a known fugitive from the side when even the slightest misstep could cause them to call off the whole thing? Not only would it be a bad look for us, the fact that we did not even discuss it with them first could renew hostilities between the two sides. Not only would it be a bad look, that would go against everything we're currently trying to accomplish. Furthermore, it goes against the will of Lord Kokai, the leader of the Tengu sect. This is why we must send Ni Aku back to the Middlelands, and if we are lucky, we will feel some sense of obligation toward us. Which brings me to the subject of Gesho. Even at this critical juncture, he shamelessly states that we should search for a proper path forward regarding the situation and honor the will of the Mikado for the Archpriest. Naturally, we should do what is right, but I keep telling him that we cannot welcome such a traitor into our midst. I feel as if we are simply going in circles here. Of course, this is all a result of your actions, Israfel. As such, I would like to demand that you take responsibility for your role in this quagmire and pay the ultimate price. However, I cannot overlook the fact that you managed to secure the assistance from the goblin known as Incantrix. The tale of Chaos, Black Sword, and Goblin hero that took place 5,000 years ago. If it was a difficult topic for us to Tengu sect to hear. Therefore, I've decided to merely banish you instead. You are to leave Resurgence immediately and never return. Excuse me. Don't you know who I am? That's so cruel. Kya. What's this? Did I hear you say you finally found Ni Aku? Master Zubuksu the Silent, I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. At first I thought the Tengu sect was secretly harboring the traitor, but it appears I was mistaken. Those filthy goblins are up to something, aren't they? Someone believed to be a Ni Aku was seen sucked into a glowing vortex at Eastern Resurgence. That sounds rather mysterious. Yes, indeed, I doubt anyone would have expected him to hide in such an unusual location. However, it appears that he has now returned and is somewhere near the waterfall. Perhaps he goes there to meditate like Gesho does. No matter, I shall go there and see that he faces justice. Quack, quack. If Master Zubuksu can take the traitor back to the Middlelands with him, then all of our problems will be solved. Now, the only thing left is to deal with Gesho. Unfortunately, that is one matter that will not resolve itself. And why should I trust you, mister? What loyalty do I have to you, Mr. Riku? Ingress number 4, Babbling Brook. I don't have time to deal with you indomitable Foz. There's 2 fights in this mission. Interesting. What did he do? An evasion bonus or something? Zealous Snort. Alright. Babbling Brook for a cutscene. Yeah, Master. It seems that the path toward joining the Tengu is no longer available to me. It pains me to say it, but I was foolish to think my plan could ever succeed. Quack. Little did I know, everyone has already been preparing for the day I must face this terrifying monster. The sect is searching for a black sword that has the power to smash the world egg. However, it seems they can't find this sword, and the alliance between the Tengu sect and the Thiel military is in danger of falling apart. Kya. Furthermore, allowing me to join the Tengu sect under the current circumstances would only make the alliance even more unlikely. Despite that, Master Gasho continues to go to the waterfall to meditate, determined to find a way to help me forward. However, there is little time remaining. So you are saying that you will quietly go to Zubutsu back to the Middle Lands and face execution? No. Quack, how dare you deny your fate? Well, here it goes. Master Zubutsu, it is good to see you again, old comrade. Kesho, what are you doing here? I have been working to secure the alliance between the Thiel military and the Tengu sect. Though it is still early to be talking about any possible alliance, the Aku will come and surrender quietly. No, I refuse to go with you. What? There's only one path left before me now. Fight. I must defeat you in battle. Have you gone mad? A priest is no match for an assassin. Plus, Zubutsu, you're like level 12, so... I've been training with my master here. Ajugudo? Calling a smooth-skinned master? In that case, I shall teach you and your master a lesson you'll never forget. Come and face your destiny. Okay. Dance with the Tengu. You'll be able to call up to 5 alter egos given the number of players in your party. Most certainly. Okay, here we go. Raisenjima Henge. Alright, this is Zubutsu. I'm going to need Zubutsu the Silent. Straight up one-on-one fight. Or in my case, like a 6-on-1. Let me get you... Belka. Koru. Omia. And of course, Apu Rubu. Aku's probably going to need to survive. Aku's assistant must be kept alive. Okay. Boss number 2. Okay, how about that go through. Rotation. Alright. I get some dumb abilities. As many buffs as possible for this Savage Blade to do some work. Of course, the fusion. Unbridled burn. Mighty Thunder. Chain Affinity, Burst Affinity, Efflux. Oh boy. 24k with a fragmentation. 4k distortion. Crashing Assault for another 14k. Holy crap. Yeah. After the fight, you'll automatically enter another cutscene. Ugh, impossible. How could I have lost? Master Zubuksu, it appears you underestimated your opponent. This is no good at all, huh? Did you get in a fight? Which one of you won? Curse you, Goblin, was this your plan all along? You wanted us to see you go to fight each other while we gloated from afar? What are you talking about? No, it's the exact opposite. In fact, Master Incantrix here wishes to be our friend. Be our friend? Nonsense. My beloved little brother want people, goblins, Yagudo, and Beastmen all to be friends. So you just need to be making up already. I don't matter who win or lose. It don't matter. Ha ha, ha ha, ha. That's never going to happen. Master Zubuksu. I lost. If that is not considered a failure, I don't know what is. At any rate, I shall return to the Middlelands Report to manifest. You can do as you please. Huh? Nyaku won. You surrendered your freedom? Yes, but the Tengu sect still may refuse to take you in. I suggest you leave before you're found. Hooray, you stood it, Nyaku. Kya, no, it looks like I won't be so lucky. I never expected that one as weak as you could defeat a trained assassin from the Middlelands. Furthermore, Master Zubuksu, I am disappointed that you would admit defeat so readily. Unlike you, my role is simple and clearly defined. It has nothing to do with the dealings of Tengu sect and the Theo military. I was sent to track down and capture this individual, and I failed. I am prepared to accept my punishment for my incompetence. Yes, I can see that our cause is different, as is our resolve. Justice may be served in order to secure the future of the Far East. Reiku! No! Gasho, how dare you stop me? You dare to stand in the way of justice? Commander Reiku, much like you, I also seek to protect the future of the Far East. However, I do not feel that this is anything just about the path you are choosing to take here. Given the current situation, you may speak such nonsense. You still speak such nonsense? You think yours is the only correct path? No, I am still searching for my path as well, Commander Reiku. If you would meditate with me. Silence. Hey, why is Tengu Yagudo after Nyaku? It don't seem right. He's gotten stronger. That's what we need now, strong allies. You are exactly right, Mr. Incantrix. hourglass. It seems you will not listen to reason. You leave me no choice, FFXI. I could use your assistance in this battle. Okay, well. I guess I gotta fight Riku now. Same strategy, I suppose. Both Riku and Gesho can summon clones. You can stagger Riku with the blue proc if you can damage the real one. Real one? I gotta deal with wrong ones and stuff? What do y'all think? Is August or Archangel EV better? As a tank. I'm also gonna bring EV. Such a groove right here. Meditation. Occultation. Plasma charge. Magic barrier. Geshos. Lots of Rikus. Magnetic burst will blind them all. Buffs. Resurgence. Warcry. Resurgence. Yes. Affinity, whatever. Still on the real one, right? Guess we'll see. Maybe not. It's not dying immediately. And no lightning go. Alright, no more shadows. Chant this evening. Follow it up with another. Oh my. Well, we're still alive, that's all that matters. Whew. Well, that was close. After the fight, automatic cutscene. So remember when I said section 6 of this whole thing was going to be quick? Nope. Another 2 hours. I mean, still half the time is 5, though, I guess. Ugh, how can I lose? It's quite simple, really. I had FFXI on my side. Don't you know who I am? Taking on the most powerful enemies requires you to have equally powerful allies. Therefore, I feel we should become master. We should welcome Master Ni Aku, who has grown considerably in strength, into the Tengu sect. You never cease to amuse me. Though you say Niaku has grown stronger, he is but a single individual. And by sacrificing that one individual, we can gain strength of an entire army of Yugudo through an alliance with the Theo military. However, this lone individual came to Resurgence with an uncommon determination to join the ranks of the Far East, did he not? He engaged in unorthodox training methods just so he could gain the strength to be accepted here. Indeed, his actions more than lived up to his word. Yeah, you said you were going to get stronger, and you did. Erg. If it weren't for the Archpriest's specific instructions, I would deal with you personally. Indeed, and why exactly did the Archpriest specify that we are not to harm the goblin? Because we need goblin allies. He considers goblins living in Resurgence as citizens to be citizens of the Far East. Exactly, we need every citizen of the Far East to work together when it comes to the fight with the monster that hatches from the egg. There are more than just smoothskins living in the Far East, including various spirits and monsters as well. The Mikado is constantly worried about how best to unite separate entities around a common goal. However, he realizes that the good intentions alone may not be enough, and the Mikado and the Archpriest are not wrong to think that. Isn't that why they decided to enter the talks with Theo military about forming an alliance? Yet because of those talks, we must turn our backs on those who already live here. I refuse to accept it. I doubt the Archpriest will either. In fact, no one here will accept Niaku as a citizen of the Far East. The Tengu sect is as stubborn as ever, I see. So this section 6 here is to try to maybe get the Yugudo in on the big battle at the end. Maybe the other 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Maybe to get the orcs and the Quadovs and who knows, maybe the giants and Sahagan. In fact, no one here will accept me as a citizen of the Far East. The Tengu sect is as stubborn as ever. You may not accept it, but what about the goblin over there? He is a citizen of the Far East too, is he not? Ah yes, I accept it. I accept Niaku as a new brother. Kya? What did you say? My new brother, Niaku. I hope you're ready for it. I cannot believe this. Give up already, Riku. Even I can see you've lost. Your path is not the right one. Yet what is to become of my mission to unite the Tengu and the Theo military? Commander Riku, join me, and together we will search for the goblin hero who wields the black sword. Rest assured, I have traversed extensively, and am fluent in any language we might encounter. Ah, I just remembered something. This is trouble, big trouble. Kya? I tried contacting the goblin hero, but it's no use, no response. The hero, his friends, nowhere to be found. What? What about this black sword, then? It's gone too. I was thinking it disappeared with the hero. So like I say, big trouble. There's nobody to smash the egg. In Cantrix, is there a way to reforge another one of these black swords? It's a secret known only to goblins. Although you've become Goblin Brother today, I can tell you, but everyone else pretend not to listen. Quack, are you sure about this? I will tell you the story of Sortie and a new battle system for the Final Fantasy XI players. 5,000 years ago, the evil chaos tried to destroy all that was new, including the world itself. 5,000 years ago, the strongest of these new beings joined forces. This is some deep lore we got going on here. But chaos was strong. It died and come back many times. Die, then reborn, die, then reborn. Chaos protected a powerful crystal, much stronger than power of the Phoenix. Powerful crystal. So, a weapon more powerful than crystal needed to destroy it. This weapon requires an individual with strong soul. Is that a diverger? Or however you call it. A Ronnie or a Raja type NM. Or no, Raja, Rani, Sepoy. Those aren't divergers. They are. I forget what they're called, but you know I'm talking about the tall Abyssia NMs, and not necessarily the ones on the throne like Pandemonium Ward. This special weapon requires individual with strong soul, so the bearer of the soul, wise Divergar demon, create these black weapons. Yeah, Diverger. Divergar. Look at all those. Okay. Not just swords either, all kinds of weapons. Not just goblins carrying them, all kinds of mighty beings. Hand to hand. Sword. Oh yeah. Prime weapons. The prime weapons. And I believe I have to get my hands on a prime weapon in order to proceed with the missions, I think. Only goblin hero with black sword left. That's all eyes know. Yeah, so the black sword was forged by a Diverger demon. Yeah. So if we ask another Diverger, we might be able to forge another black sword. No, what if demon asks for your soul in order to take the blade, to make the blade? Diverger are not an easy lot to deal with, however. The Theo military is familiar with the demons from its experience forging an alliance with the Shadow Lord. As such, they may be able to negotiate a deal. Furthermore, we could allow the Manifest to be viewed as a hero. It may go a long way in helping to cement the alliance between the two parties. Mr. Encantrix, do you mind if we share the story with others? Indeed, Gesha, we only learned of this story because Nyaku was taken in as a goblin. If we mention that fact, it may be enough to Theo military to pardon him. Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Buxu. This way I wouldn't have to admit that you bested me in battle, and I won't face punishment for my failure. Zubuxu, it seems I am in your debt once more. What do you say, Riku? This solves everyone's problem, so it can't help but think if it's the path we should take. Very well, the time is of the essence, so I shall report to the Archpriest immediately and prepare a letter for the military. Mr. Encantrix, Mr. Nyaku, I hope we can put this rather unfortunate business behind us. Waha. If it's for my new brother, Nyaku, I have no choice, I guess. Thank you so much. Isabel, come pay me a visit later. Maybe I will, if I can get past these warthogs without dying. Really? Kidding me? Kidding me right now? I'm a blue mage, I can handle this. Final cutscene. Israfel, I would like to thank you for your assistance. Furthermore, I must apologize for my impolite nature in which I have treated you. Now that I think about it, our newfound harmony is all due to your efforts. Thanks to you, we have formed a relationship with the goblins and also managed to repair the divide between the Yakuto factions. In addition, we were able to discover their previous lost history. Gesho tells me that you are a mercenary and also an adventurer, and that you are unwilling to serve in the Far East ranks directly. However, I would like to ask you for your assistance once more in the impending danger finally reaches our shores. When? In preparation for that day, I would like to present you with the symbol of our friendship. Master, I also received one as well. I have reported what transpired here to the Archpriest. He has ordered that in recognition of Nyaku's service, he be given a chance to officially join the Tengu sect. Kya. I know it will be difficult to adapt to the ways of the Far East, but I vow to do my best. Although Mr. Incantrix was slightly upset about the matter, since by joining the Tengu sect, I'm forced to give up my status as a goblin. Quack, however, that doesn't change the fact that we are now brothers, so I'll be doing what I can to help him. As for the prime weapon and the war that took place 5,000 years ago, he still has agreed to convey everything he knows to the Theo military. Indeed, the more I learn about the battle against Chaos 5,000 years ago, the more fearful I become. We also can't overlook that the goblin hero in possession of the Black Sword has gone missing. I wonder what happened to him. Israfel, if you hear any news of this goblin hero in your travels, I ask you to bring it back to us at once. As long as his status remains unknown, I feel it's a big piece to the puzzle we are missing. It seems rather solemn mood has set in. Mr. Fellow, I'd like to offer you this as a token of my appreciation for all that you've done. Master, please come back and assist with the training whenever you can spare a moment. Okay. Incantrix. Vicky. He thought it was Vicky. Magicite can bring people back to life. Tengu Warfan, Tengu Shawl. Tengu Warfan? I assume that is just a Yakuto costume. Tengu Warfan, Tengu Shawl, Enchantment, Invisible, and Sneak. Every hour, a free invisible and sneak. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. In fact, that's pretty good. Okay, folks. So the next quest is back in Bastock. And that's 7-1. Alright folks, thanks for watching. Please like and comment and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.